Hey, you guys. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and this is the Shella D. Bridgman Show. Good evening, and how are you? Anyhow, I hope you guys are well. Let me take a breath. Okay, look, there he goes. Look, 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 look. Okay, so, I have a few things to say. I did everything I could to keep my word yesterday. Yesterday's post, I did like three different ones on different ways on my phone and stuff like that because my computer wasn't working. I couldn't use that, so I ended up with the one. It was an actual video, and that's the one that got posted today. I took it to work last night. It wouldn't upload. It like 4 hours. It would not upload to YouTube. Okay, so I did everything I could. It would not upload, and so I even took it to work, and I tried to email. I tried to get it to the laptop. I tried to get the because I did it on my phone. I created the video on my phone, and I tried to send it to my email or something, a file, so that I could get it to YouTube, right? To upload it because it wouldn't work for my phone. Nothing. I used the jobs, what do you call it, Wi-Fi, and you're afraid of doing something like that, but I still couldn't get into that, and so I sat last night, and I said, okay, I did everything I could, you know what I mean? So, and I had to just relax in that. And the one thing that I know for sure, different things that have happened for me that have been really good. A delay is always a good thing. A delay is always a good thing. When you do everything in your power to do something, to accomplish something, and just crazy stuff happens. I mean, the thing, it hung up at like half. And then so I deleted it and then started over, and it was like at 6 or something. And that was like after 4 hours. And I was like, this is crazy. So I took it to work, and like I said, I tried to do it with their Wi-Fi, and I couldn't get in, and it was just crazy. I couldn't do it, and I said, okay, all right. And the other option, I knew that I would be able to use my computer today, and the other option, because I couldn't get it to, I still couldn't get it to YouTube. I couldn't get it uploaded. That was the problem. I couldn't get it uploaded. So I got off work this morning at 8 o'clock, and I came, and I, did some stuff. I had to get him some food. He didn't even have any food. I had to get some food and hurry up before the heat came out, and got some stuff from the store. And I came. I haven't had any sleep, and I'm not gonna say I'm tired, but I'm just saying I'm focused on this. And so I said, let this be the first thing I do today. And so I just focused on getting it uploaded, and it would even go. It went as far as 95%, and then went back down to 49. And I'm like, what is going on? It was just all on its own. I wasn't doing anything. I was just sitting there waiting and watching it. Okay, look at him. Look at him. Look, look, look. You should see him looking around like that wasn't him. I told you it's real. He's jealous. He's jealous. But yeah, so it was just doing all this stuff on its own, and I was just trying to stay relaxed and let it happen, and I just knew that I needed to get it uploaded. Like I told you, I don't if you listen to it, I don't edit anything. I do it and I just upload it. And then I go back when I have time, like really time to listen. And I listen to it as a person, not like as me, I just, like, okay, what do I hear? What do I feel? And so I listened to it, and I was sitting there at work laughing, right? I was laughing out loud. So it's the graveyard. So it's like nobody, not a lot of people around. It's like a ghost town. And I was stop it. Stop. And I was laughing out loud, and I just said, okay. I said, I thought maybe, I'm being totally honest with you. I said, well, maybe the delay is because maybe I said something I wasn't supposed to say. You know what I mean? Maybe I gave too much information. This is the internet. This is the online. And I said, maybe I said something I wasn't supposed to say. And when I listened to it, I'm like, no, I didn't give out my social security number. You know what I'm saying? It was the truth. It was my story, and that's what I'm about. That's what I'm saying. That's my intention, is to tell my story. That is my intention. That is my work. That is my purpose. Is to share my story. And so I'm like, no, it's good. I like it, right? And so that's how I knew to get some stuff done, some stuff that I needed to get done, and then sit and focus, and just be relaxed and be able to try to get it uploaded. And I did that, and I was patient, and it finally got uploaded, and somebody's watching it. Somebody's watching it, and it's been the most viewed in such a short period of time. So I'm like, okay. So I'm looking back at the dog. I'm like, okay. And like I said, no one knows that I'm doing this. Not brother, sister, nobody. Nobody knows that I'm doing this. This is between me and God, right? And the dog, and you. And so I'm just, hoping that I'm believing that it's the right thing to do. And like I said, it's been such a delay. It's what I really want to do. It's where my heart is. And I guess this is the fruit. It's working. So anyhow, I just wanted to say that I did put every effort into getting it uploaded. I have like a couple of other versions. I don't even know if it's worth posting them. One of them is just audio, and I couldn't figure out how to, like, it wouldn't do anything because it was only audio. And I don't know. I'll do what I'll do with those other ones, but that one's 40 something minutes. So it's a whole piece. So anyhow, I just wanted to let you know that I really did do everything that I could. And I guess it was supposed to happen that way, because I really did do everything I could. I didn't just, fiddle with it an hour. I mean, that was like hours and hours and hours. Even once I got to work, I tried to do it, and it still wouldn't upload. And it still took hours today to get uploaded. It was 7 GB. It was seven gigabytes. So, and look, I'm telling you, look, he's really doing this. And he doesn't want me talking to you. I tell you. So anyhow, so the lesson for the day is overcoming obstacles. You are a witness to what happened with me. This is something that I'm pursuing. This is something that I've just started. This is something that I've committed to. This is something I've been working on for, you can actually probably say years. And I'm, finally, really trying to move forward and get into it and to be committed. And something as crazy as the file wouldn't upload. It's like, I don't want to speak that, but I'll just say, things have happened. Things have happened to make it challenging for me. And I'm still here. I could have, I really could have said, because I have to, work in graveyard. You got to get some sleep. I got the dog and everything. And I really could have said, forget this. This is not worth my time. This is nonsense. But I guess I'm on the right, not I guess, but I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. So let this be encouragement for you. It's like we're having a conversation. It's like we're just having a conversation, like how you call your friend and you check in with them. Okay, what's going on with you today? Okay, hey, okay, all right, good. You made it through the night. Okay, how's that thing you're working on? Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's like checking in on a friend, and we're just having this relationship, and maybe one day we'll meet. One day, hopefully. So I'm not gonna keep you guys today. I wanted to get this done, and I think a part of it, was a part of the problem was the size of the file. You know what I mean? That was like 40 something minutes. And I'm not saying I'm gonna limit myself because I don't want that kind of trouble, but um, yeah, I think that just may have been it. Um, but no, I think it just happened the way it was supposed to. We're not in control of everything. So again, I'm back on schedule. So this is now day 6 of our challenge, and I hope that whatever you've committed to, um, I hope you're making it through your bumps. Making it over those hurdles. Because this is I told you when there's something that you really want to do, something you really want to do that's important, stuff is going to happen to try to keep you from accomplishing it. And this is the example. But you have to. Oh my goodness, it's like things like college. Like, it was so hard for me. Like I said, those were like, look back then, the most difficult times in my life. But you have to know that the thing that you've decided to do, you have to know why you really want to do it, and you have to know that it really is what you want to do. Because if you're not sure, when something gets in the way, you're gonna say, "Oh, okay, forget that." You know what I'm saying? Um, when I was in college, I didn't have money. I can remember, how you have to go to the mud flats and do the samples and stuff like that. I didn't have the rubber boots. I mean, when it was time to graduate, I didn't even have money for a cap and gown. I mean, it's just like, it's always been so hard. Everything that I've accomplished. I had this, recently I cleared out a storage room, and excuse me, I had this beautiful leather chair that there was nothing I could do with it, and so I was trying to sell it, and this guy ended up buying it from me. He didn't need it, but he was just trying to help me out, and tears came to my eyes because I was telling him, I worked so hard to get this, you know. Like, I've been doing manual labor, me and all my little college degrees and stuff. I've been doing manual labor for years, and I'm a woman of a particular age, so it's helped me to stay, I want to say, in good health. I'll say it's helped a lot. Um, but yeah, I mean, like, physically I work hard for I was, but I changed jobs now. Working really hard for my money, and the fact that I couldn't keep that chair, I was like, man, you don't know what I went through to get that chair. It wasn't $1 million, it wasn't, a whole lot of money, but that little bit of money that I had, paid for it. I worked for it, literally worked for it. And so that's what I'm saying. When you decide to do something, whatever it is, if you're gonna start that business, if you're gonna, shed some pounds. I was off a couple of days. I say one day, but with those little hours in there. And I went to work last night, and I had actually lost a couple pounds. I could tell by, putting on my work clothes. And so that made me feel good, So that's what I was saying about paying bills off. Pay the smaller ones off first, and you have a sense of accomplishment. It helps you to keep moving forward. So whatever it is you're doing, celebrate the victories. Celebrate the victories, no matter how small. And something that I have not said to you yet, whatever it is that you're trying to do, it may be in your best interest to not tell anybody, because oftentimes people don't. What do they say? They don't see what you see, and they don't believe what you believe. If you can see it so clearly, if it's something that you've known for years, but for whatever reason, you see those people on The Voice or whatever, they're on there, they're like, oh, they're like 52, they're like, oh, I've been singing all my life, but they told me I wasn't this or I wasn't that, and so I didn't really follow through. You know, if you have known all your life that this is the thing that you want to do, and you want to pursue it now, and if you can see it just that clearly, it's for you to do. It is for you to do. You know, I told the story in one of my projects about Walt Disney and how he created the whole place. It was his vision. He didn't just go along and stumble upon and say, okay, let me do this part now, let me do this part. He knew exactly what it was before he started it. And so I was saying that a guy that later on, after he had passed on, they were celebrating the so many years of the park being open, and they were saying that I wish he was here. And the guy said he is here because he saw it. He saw it. So he, in his mind's eye, he saw it before he did it. And I think most people that have success, what we call success, it's that you have to see it before you can get it. And not even necessarily that somebody else has done it, because it could be you could be the next Uber person, you could be the next creator of that. Everything doesn't start with $1 million. Everything doesn't start with I was looking at something, a little clip of news today, a guy that had just gotten out of prison, and he started he was wrongfully convicted. Now, he was doing some bad stuff. What did he say? But he didn't do that one, right? And he got out, and he started like a bus service to the prison, because they didn't have one. And he was saying how that helped people, like the little senior ladies and stuff like that don't drive, and how they can go and visit their people and stuff like that. So yeah, so if you can see it clearly, if you know in your soul that it's what you're supposed to do, then it is for you to do. And I tell you, I haven't said this before, it may be in your best interest to not share that with anybody. Shoot, the people that have the great ideas, they don't tell people, because somebody might steal it, but outside of that, people, they may not encourage you. They may not say, oh yeah, that's a great idea, because it may be something that's never been done before. So how could they believe? How could they understand when they've never seen it before? When we put the man on the moon, that was it started with an idea. So same goes for all of us. It starts with an idea, and then the action follows it. So that's it. I'm not going to keep you today, and I wanted to leave room. This is real early in the day that I'm doing this. I wanted to leave room. I wanted to make my margins as big as I could today, because that thing that happened yesterday, that really took me by surprise, that I couldn't get that done. My plan was just to boom, 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 get it done, and I ended up with like a no. I got a no. No matter what I did, I got a no. So I'm doing whatever I can to make sure I get it done today. And I just wanted to say thank you for being there. Thank you for the support. And let's keep walking this out together. I don't know what it looks like on your side. but I hope you're following through. I hope you are. It's working out for me so far. This is something, and this is something between me and me and me. Nobody knows what I'm doing. Nobody knows what I'm doing. Nobody knows I'm online sharing my little self, sharing my little soul. Nobody knows that. So, but you, the people out there. So, let me go and move on with my day. And thanks again. Thanks for being there. And I hope you got my website information from yesterday's video. Well, it was yesterday's/today's video. ShellaDBridgman.com. That's my website. That has a link. It has a link for everything, all my little projects. So not little, but all my projects. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good evening. This is Sunday where I am, and it's a pretty nice day. The fog was so thick this morning, and it's a good day. There's a nice breeze, and I was sitting and I had to clear my mind from work before I started working on uploading that video. I had to, just sat and did some clicking in order to clear my mind before I needed to focus so intensely. And I was just so happy. I was just so happy because I'm doing what I want to do. Even though I had the challenge and the difficulty, I was just so happy. And I'm happy now. And I know this video is going to go through. I know it is. And look, he's giving in. He's giving in. He's like, oh, you're just going to do this every day. I might as well just stop acting up, right? He's not bad. He's a sweetheart. He just loves his mommy. He's spoiled. He's an only child. So it's just me and him. That's it. So, all right. Thanks again, you guys. I love you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. You have a good evening. Have a good day. Spend some time with yourself. Do something. Get rest. Get enough rest and drink enough water. Find something to make you laugh. And do something that you make sure you press your reset button, that you are able to do a restart. So whatever you have to start at the beginning of the week, that you're ready for it, that you start fresh. Don't feel like, oh, okay, this is a carry on from last week. Make sure you start fresh. I always say Mondays are Mondays and Fridays are Fridays. Because on my job, like I was saying, I'm done on Friday. I'm just so done. I got just little. I got enough. I got to go, right? So make sure, do whatever you have to do today to get prepared for tomorrow. Because it's a whole new week. And make a list for yourself too. Make a list. Because if you write it down, then that's another way to hold yourself accountable. But if you just have all this stuff swirling in your head, matter of fact, keep a journal, and that will help you to flush out your ideas, flush out your direction, and your next steps. So, all right, I'm going to go on with the day. I love you. Thank you so much for being there and or being here with me, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.